Hi everyone and welcome to today's videos. Okay, today's videos is all about my top 5 tips on how to attract the man of your dreams into your life. So often we think that in order to find love, we have to actively go out and seek it, and we have to do whatever we can to try and uncover that mystery man that we've been dreaming of. Now, I do think it's important to be able to create opportunities to meet men, but we should also be able to look at ways that we can invite that man into our life by just doing simple things that are actually going to make us more happy in the long run and also attract the right type of guy into our life as well. Okay, so here are my top 5 tips for you. Number 1, know your purpose and pursue it actively. Look, when we have a sense of purpose in life and when we have our own goals and dreams, we also have a sense of achievement and inner happiness. The bottom line is no one else can complete us, and they certainly can't be the sole basis for our happiness. You know, I think a really good relationship will definitely contribute to your inner joy, but it shouldn't be the sole reason, or a person, more to the point, shouldn't be the sole reason of your happiness as a whole in life. The reason being is because, you know, even the best of men will disappoint us. Even if he's an amazing boyfriend, husband, your dream guy, there are still going to be times where he'll let you down, and it's also not good to place that amount of pressure on a man to be your one and only in everything. So what are your dreams? What are your goals? What fulfills you and makes you just feel like you are actually achieving something in life? Work that out and then pursue it actively. Number 2, know your worth. When we have a really deep sense of who we are and what we're worthy of, then we won't start settling for second best. It also means that we're able to say no to the wrong people and identify who the right ones are. Do they line up with our values, our morals, our beliefs, and do they give us the respect and love that we actually deserve? I think the main problem for a lot of relationships nowadays is that women and men don't realize their own value. And so what happens is, if we don't understand how much we're worth, we're going to start giving all these discounts out to people, and people are going to treat us based off the love that we have for ourselves. So if it's poor, then most likely we'll be treated poorly as well. Number 3, have a clear idea of what you want versus what you need. Now, we've all written the list of what our dream man looks like. I know I have. I think the first list I ever wrote was like 3 pages long. Look, there is a massive difference between what we desire and what we actually really need in a relationship. Learn to be able to compromise. Learn the difference between knowing, okay, I'd love him to be tall, dark, and handsome, but what I need him to be is someone that I can trust, someone who's emotionally stable, and someone who is also going to be able to appreciate and value who I am. There are certain qualities in a relationship that you actually need fundamentally to make it healthy and happy, versus all those other little extra bonus things which are just going to make it exciting and wonderful at the same time, but not necessarily going to give you those sustaining qualities that you need to make your relationship successful. Number 4, don't settle for second best. When we have a clear idea of who we are and what we want, we're then able to set boundaries and limits. You know, whilst it's important to say yes to opportunities and perhaps learning to compromise on what you want and giving the guy that you normally wouldn't give a go, it's also just as important to understand that, you know, where is that line drawn between just saying yes to someone for the sake of having a date, or actually saying, well, no, I've decided I want this, this, and this. This is what I need, and so therefore I'm going to say no to that date. As great as you are, I just don't think you're the right person for me. When we have clear boundaries, we're able to discern which person is the right person for us in our life before we start any sort of romantic connection with them. Number 5, be open and receptive. The trick to being able to attract someone into your life is making sure that you've got the right sort of body language and that you're putting the right sort of vibes out there. Now, if you're a wonderfully fabulous, independent woman who knows her purpose, knows her worth, knows what she wants and she needs, and knows where to set the boundaries, then make sure that you're also projecting that openness to all the men around you. This isn't about looking desperate. It's about basically having the right mindset, which will then filter through your body language and your words, so that the men that are out there who are maybe looking at you can see that, yes, you are open to a relationship, you are wanting a relationship, and you don't have this demeanor of this independent woman that's fine without a man. Look, there's nothing wrong with wanting a man. I mean, come on, let's face it, we're not created to be alone, and that's why we're constantly seeking companionship and love. So being open and receptive to opportunities and talking to men and open to perhaps even trying new ways to meet people will really help attract the right sort of guy into your life. Well, there you go. Those are my 5 quick tips for you. I hope it really helps you out with your dating and relationship scenarios. If you have any more questions, don't forget you can email me in at info@thedatingdirectory.co. And until next time, have a great week. Bye for now.